Shut up and sit down.
Yeah, it did work.
I was going to say, did you press the right button? I mean, you got your sanding sponge round the wrong bloody way, didn't you?
You are a git.
Don't give me ammunition.
Turd. And so this is how it's going to start. Yeah, we've both got a bit of the mischief, Dave, haven't we? Let's just pop that on there so that I can see that's transmitting. There you go.
I can't get rid of me nub. I'm sanding away. I can't get rid of me nub. Oh, I've got me sanding sponge round the wrong way.
Yeah, the clue's to use the abrasive side, not the sponge side. But in justification, that's the abrasive side. That's the sponge side. I was there for ages. I'm like... Yeah. Anyway, welcome, Turd. I'll get you back, I'm telling you. Welcome to Festa and Dave Sunday at the bench. And apologies for any background noise, but we're both sitting here with thunderstorms right above our houses at the moment, and it's absolutely blathering it down. So,
what did I say to you? As soon as we go live, it's going to start raining.
Yeah, yeah, we've got thunderbolts and lightning and hailstones going on at the moment. So apologies if you're picking it up, but unfortunately, I ain't God. I can't go out and stop the weather.
No.
Yeah, but yeah, you should have seen us both just now. We couldn't hear each other, could we, Dave? It was brutal, wasn't it? We're like, this is going to go well. But anyway, we digress. Welcome to our little bit of a Sunday at the bench. I've got a bike on the bench that I'm fettling with, so we'll be doing that, and then we'll do a bit of the gallery, and then we'll disappear and let the rest of you join the rest of your bank holiday, because it's big weekend of sport. Monaco Grand Prix, you've got Catalan MotoGP on, so yeah, there you go. And I think, is it the Daytona 500 or the Indy 500 later?
Indy 500 tonight, yes.
So there's a lot of sport going on. So we'll do a short-ish stream anyway, because I've got...
I might stay up for a bit of the Indy 500 until I go to sleep.
Absolutely. I mean, I've got a ladyship to sort out the Savo anyway, so do a couple of hours tops, folks, and then we'll be on our merry way to let you do your business. So, talking about really important people, first things first, if you'd like to help me out and keep all of this going, then feel free to pop over to patreon.com/Festa67's workshop and consider being a patron or a channel member by clicking the join button below this or any of the other videos. That gives you access to the Zoom 24/7 off-air hangout. Also helps me out, keeps the content coming and all of that. You can also click the $sign and leave a super chat. Gets your name in a big, nice, shiny, super-duper box. And you get a bit of on-screen air guitar and all of that gubbins. So yes, folks. Also at the top of the chat there, in the yellow boxes, you'll see all of my wall of pimpage. That's all the affiliate links, folks, where you can save money on your tabletop gaming stuff. I get a little percentage as a kickback from them for the trade, and you still save money on everything you buy. Also in there is the Scalemates link, where you can become a mate of mine on Scalemates. There you go. So anyway, in the chat, we've got myself and Dave saying hello to you all, because that's what we do. Hello, Dave. He says, waving at Dave. Bill is in. Says, afternoon, gentlemen and gentle ladies. Very professional. Spur and Glow's in. David Powell says, hi, Colin, David, all in chat. Hello, David. Unlike you, I'll pimp the fact that you do a stream, mate, you know, because I pimp your stuff. But I watched your show the other day, and it's only James that pimped me, so you owe me a pimpage. Dolcosaurus, yeah, we'll get you up now. Dolcosaurus is in, says, hi, Colin and Dave and everyone in Chatland. Hello, Dolcs, how you doing, mate? William is king of the RC spraying, mate. He's got a Facebook group, folks. Pop over and see it, because that guy can half spray up an RC car body. There you go. Doing a lot of pimpage already, David. I mean, yeah.
I know.
That's scary, isn't it? Saying hello to Bill, Dave and William. Do what, Keys?
I said, you carry on like this, you'll get a reputation of being a pimp.
Yeah. Bill says he's a lurker because it's what he does with the big googly eyes. He says, hi to Dave. He says, have you remembered to put something on the bench? Yeah, that nervous is, oh, damn it. Yeah, I'm looking around to see what I can blag. Dave says he's got a mug of tea. Bill says it's a start. Marcus is in, says hi. Colin, Dave and all in chat. Hello, Marcus. Nice to catch up with you last night. Sorry it was short and sweet, mate, but I will watch it back later on this evening, mate, because I'm at the bench later anyway. So, yeah, I'll give it a watch and a listen back, mate. He does a show on a Saturday night with Annika, a very, very talented young artist, I hasten to say. And, yeah, go and watch it. If only just to sit there and watch Marcus biting his lip, desperately tried not to swear whilst putting together a slightly non-compliant Optimus Prime. Now, the bit I watched, I knew every single dagnammit that he wanted to blurt out, and it was like, yeah. Don't forget also belly bench beverage and biscuits, because Bill's put his belly in already. Says corned beef and coleslaw sandwich and strawberry yoghurt. Nice combo. Bench is the 1/200th lean mean digging machine. Bevy is a mug of tea with no bickies, Dave. Yeah.
What is the start?
It's a start. PJ's in, says afternoon. Colin, Dave and all in chat. Hello, PJ, mate. Well done to your team for winning the FA Cup, mate. Good on you. I bet you danced around your lounge with your new Ten Hag T-shirt on, going, he's the man, he's the man. No, you didn't, did you?
Who was playing it?
Man City, wasn't it? Manchester Derby FA Cup. And, yeah.
So Man City won then?
No, Man United did, Dave. Yeah, I can imagine what PJ's just said to the camera now. Keith is in, says good afternoon, Colin, Dave and everyone. Hello, Keith, how you doing, geez? Lovely to see you. James is, PJ saying hello to Keith even. JC Bricks, a.k.a. James, says afternoon, Colin, Dave and everyone in chat. Festa hugs, Dave hugs and big hugs from Shania and Alicia. Well, James, you're not getting an hug because it's all your fault. There's an hug for Alicia, my daughter. And then there's another hug or two hugs for Shania, my little grandgirl. There you go. Happy days.
Yeah, has he packed his bag ready for when he gets his call up?
Yes, national service is in the headlines. We've been debating this in the Zoom for a good few years now, saying that national service should be a thing, either with the military or voluntary work for charities or councils up and down the breadth of the country. And old Rishi and Sunak, desperate to get back in, has put a thing out yesterday about national service. And the funny thing is older fellas are going to be asked to join the Home Guard, Dave. Do you remember that?
Yeah, LDV, look, duck and vanish.
So, yeah, do your bit of, what's his name? Basic training. This is aimed at James. And then you'll be stood there with your wooden gun looking all authoritative, mate. But, no, I think it's a good thing, mate, to be quite honest with you. And, may it happen? Who knows? Who knows whether it'll happen? Because, yeah.
Well, he's got to get back in for it to happen.
It's opened a debate up, though, isn't it? I mean, we've said about it for a long time, haven't we? I mean, we didn't necessarily want the youth of today running around with a loaded gun.
Not really.
But certainly doing a bit like, you know, for the community, getting vandalised stuff repaired or street clean up. You know, digging a granny's garden, that sort of thing. You know, doing a bit of good for a change instead of all the other stuff. So I'm all for it. I think it's a wonderful idea. Imagine me and you, Dave, Home Guard. Captain Manwaring.
That'd be like, have you got a brew on yet?
Yeah, don't tell him your name, Pike. But yeah, it is. Yeah, I think it's a great idea. I really do. both parties should adopt it, really, and make it a thing. But anyway, we're getting into politics. We shouldn't be doing that. Keith says, afternoon, Colin, Dave, and everyone. Read that. Keith says, hi to PJ. Hope you're doing well, as do we all. We all like PJ to be safe and well because he's part of our family. Bill says, my nub's gone, but that's because it's cold in here. Yeah, that reminds me, H, got to get some button mushrooms, love. Yeah, James is saying hello to PJ. Keith says all German videos good, and yes, we got a thunderstorm down there. Yeah, have you got? Was you affected by the recent water problems down there, Keith? Because yeah, that was a thing down in the Brixham area. Crafting with Jackie's in says afternoon, everyone. Hello, Jackie. All right, my darling. Hello to Kev if you sat there as well, babe.
What, Kev?
Philly says, afternoon, everyone. I hope you're all well. Our sentiments to you as well, Phil. PJ says, afternoon to Jackie, Kevin, and Sparkle. Mustn't forget Sparkle.
Who's Sparkle?
Sparkle is Jackie's cat. See, we call Jackie Mrs. Slocum, see, because she's got the purple barnet. And she's always stroking her. She sits there of a night. Keith, Dave. She sits there like that, Dave, like Blofeld's sister, mate. So, yeah. Kev's Blofeld when he sat there. It's like, welcome to my lair. You're going to die. I want sharks with lasers. Lord Bartley, yeah, this show's going to go. Lord Bartley the third is in, says afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Afternoon, my lad. James says, don't worry, I haven't forgotten about Alicia's birthday tomorrow. Yeah, good pimp there, James. Good on you, mate. Yeah, Alicia's birthday tomorrow, folks. PJ says, sorry, I'm missing some of the comments. Got one eye on the F1. No spoilers, because Colin's going to be watching it back later. Absolutely, mate. But, yeah, looking forward to sitting there watching that later. I've got cars and bikes going round in circles for the rest of the day. Lord Bartley says, Army was the best days of my life. It's how I learnt to drink so much with great people. Good man.
Yep.
Bill says drill session in the Zoom at 1700. Absolutely. Athol is in. He says, afternoon, Colin and the Airy Cornflake plus everyone in chat. Hello, Athol, mate. Lovely to see you in, mate. Hope you're keeping safe and well. And all your friends are doing well as well, mate, because, yeah. We like having a bit of Athol in the chat because part of our little family, isn't he, Dave?
Well, yeah.
Anyway, geez, how's you and how's my mum?
Oh, it's all right. I'm enjoying a nice little long weekend of doing as little as possible for as long as possible. Mum, she's fine and dandy. She's on firing on all cylinders. So yeah, she's yeah.
Happy days, mate. Happy days. See, our mum's been on good form. Saves me and him getting that phone call where they're having a wibble, Dave.
Oh, I don't know. She still has a wibble.
Yeah, I just put her on speaker and I just pot her off and sit down, mate, because, yeah. Keith, go on. Keith says, go on.
How's H?
She's all right, mate. Yeah, she's gone over her Henry Cooper boxing glove stage. She's now got splints on the hands with all the Velcro around the fingers to hold them in. Yeah, she's got them on for 4 weeks. She's a bit like one of those people learning to play classical guitar that have the big old finger picks on, you know. But I never said that. I looked at her yesterday, picked me phone up. I went, yeah, I'll get it sent back. She went, who was that? I said, it's Freddy Krueger. He's asked for his glove back. She looked at me, she repeated things or said things that I can't possibly repeat. And I ended up in here doing a bit of airbrushing out the way because it was a bit cold next door. But she fell for it at line and sinker. I should have realised, shouldn't I? I went, yeah. But anyway, yeah, Keith says, I remember my dad telling me when he was in the Home Guard before being called up, he had to protect the local common from paratroopers. All he had was a shotgun. Yeah. Absolutely, mate. Yeah. I just got this image because my granddad was in the Home Guard during the war, and I've got this image now of Charlie with his spoons in one pocket and a broom handle in the other, pretend shooting Germans. You know, it's conjures up this thought. Bless him. But yeah, he was proper old school, Dave. If the national anthem ever come on, boom, it'd stand bolt upright to attention. You know what I mean? And proper, you know, big picture of the Queen on the chimney breast, you know, old school, you know, one of them. And I never, ever saw him without a shirt, waistcoat, fob watch and all of that. Always looked dressed, you know what I mean? Never saw him out of that type of attire. So, yeah.
So he wasn't a jeans and T-shirt man then?
Good God, no. No, it's just that he was an old school gent, mate. Had that real thin, penciled moustache type, you know, dapper old gent, and the axe parting in the air, you know. Yeah, he looked like something out of the old Beano. Do you remember some of the teachers that had that?
Oh, yeah.
He was a bit like that, you know, and it was high and tight and proficient military manner, you know what I mean? And it's just how he was, mate, but a real character. Anyway, should we do a bit of bench before we do a bit of gallery, mate?
Yeah, why not?
Why not? He says. Dave's now looking, going, oh, damn it, what can I do? No, that's it. It saves people staring at my ugly canister, and I can take my hat off without blinding PJ.
I didn't want to do that.
There you go. Eek. Have a bit of that. Eek. Have a bit of that. There you go. So, yeah, I'm working on an Honda NSR 500 as part of my triple bike build, and I'm just doing a bit of clean-up on some of the sprue parts because, yeah, they're just looking a bit scuzzy, and, yeah, so I'm just doing a bit of clean-up, getting ready to get all this stuff in the spray booth because the spray booth's going to be out this week. Don't forget also, folks, there is a gallery, so if you've got anything that you want to post, doesn't have to be finished work. It could be work in progress. It could be anything. Drawing, art, diamond art, crochet. It can be whatever you want. And we'll give you a bit of pimpage because that's what we do.
I've got a new kit on my table.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
What you got?
Triple choc cookies.
Oh, nice one, mate. Nice one. Are you gonna weather them, Dave?
I might do, yeah.
Yeah. Nice one, mate.
Just thought I'd be different.
I don't know. He had one job, folks. One job. Surprising how these sanders work when you use them the correct way round, Dave, isn't it? All right. I'll get you back.
Oh, I know you will. I know you will.
But that's all right. I'm not bitter. Honest. So, what have you got planned in the chat for bank holiday? Have you got family over?
Going anywhere?
Yeah, going anywhere nice. You going to spend the day sat in traffic on the motorway? Never understood that.
I bet there are some people that will be.
It makes me laugh, right? Because every year in the UK, it's weather like this on a bank holiday. And people will be moaning Tuesday that they spent all day Monday sat in the traffic jam. It's like, what do you expect? Bank holiday. Always the same in the UK. Rained out and queues on every single road. But they still do it every year.
No, people never learn, do they?
Yeah. I'm going to go to the coast on Monday, and I sit there and think, right, I'm going to have a wager on how far outside the town you get before you turn round. Because you can guarantee it every year without fail.
Oh, yeah. But it used to make the news, didn't it?
Yeah.
Traffic jam on such and such road.
Yeah. Double figure tailbacks, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But like you say, people still all go out in the hope that this year will be that one year that doesn't happen.
Yeah, right.
You can normally tell when bank holiday is coming because you get the baggage handlers go on strike, the railways go on strike. It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Bit naughty when they do that, I think.
Yeah.
Because
just to annoy people.
yeah, it's always the working man that suffers in it because, you know, family holiday, you know, and there's a strike at the airport, and yeah, it's naughty, really, isn't it? Probably happens everywhere else as well, but it always seems to be the thing every year in the UK, doesn't it? Christmas, there's always a postal strike. I think we're in danger, Dave, here of having a wibble, mate, don't you?
Well, you know, I was thinking that, but, you know,
my boy said to me, he said, it'd be so funny, he said, if you stood to be an MP. He said, I'd vote for you.
yeah, I'd vote for it.
You know, there's times when you get tempted, isn't there? You know, could you imagine it, though?
Prime Minister Festa.
Could you imagine it, right? Here's one for you. Our dear friend Kay Burley, because we both love Kay Burley, don't we, Dave? Very talented lady she is. Could you imagine it, right? Yeah, tune in tomorrow morning for our Politics Up. We've got a new guest in. It's the new MP for Basingstoke and Dean. Yeah, and I turn up. Could you imagine it? God, could you? How long did you give her before she resigned?
15 seconds.
Athol says, cookies on Dave's bench, question mark. I know, Athol. I'm surprised he had them on the bench, to be honest with you. JC's Belly, Rustler's quarter pounder, Ping Burger. He says, quarter pound cheeseburger bench is the Tamiya 24th scale Nissan 370Z. Been working on Lego City upstairs. Pics have been posted on it. Yeah, I saw them. I thought you was ill. Beverage is cherry Pepsi. Bill says, I'm going nowhere, I'm seeing no one, I'm doing nothing, I'm just slobbing out in front of the telly. 1000 XP and Bloke of the Week certificate issued to Bill there for...
Oh, yeah, yes, definitely.
Going above and beyond the call of duty in blokiness.
Mm.
Oh, we got a Belly bench beverage from PJ here. Belly is a bacon sarnie with HP sauce just now. 2000 XP have been issued there for sandwich points. Roast pork dinner later. Road trip for dinner. He says bench is the MFH Bruff Superior SS100 and Psycho. Beverage is tea, biscuits, dark chocolate, digestives, and balloon is red. There you go. Oh, dark chocky digestives, Dave.
No, I prefer the milk chocolate ones.
Road trip to PJ's, road trip PJ's.
Never seen someone eat roast pork as fast as PJ. Now he knows we're on our way.
Absolutely, mate. Be gone, won't it? Won't even touch the sides, Dave, will it?
No.
Burp. Pardon, mate. Yep. Spider pig. We'll chop that off there. That don't need any of that. Make sure there's no bits on it, Carl, because you've done that before. Have you some of that, my son? What have we got? James says me ill. Nah, never. I'm perfectly fine and dandy. David's got a belly, cheese and ham sandwich, bench, mahusive, he says. Mahusive, diamond dart, tiger tank. Oh, good shout. Beverage, orange squash. Felice says, hopefully we'll be spending it at the bench, but might be summoned for general chores. Yeah, I've got obviously looking after H a bit still, and yeah, so I will do what I can as I can and when I can for the moment. But yeah, bless her. But she's in good spirits, thanks to everyone that's reached out and asked. I have passed on all of your sentiments, and she does feel suitably loved. To the point I got to dig in the ribs about, see, they care. Oh, really? Don't hear any of them calling me Freddy Krueger. Damn it, she remembered. Yeah. Actually, leave them on there for a minute, Cole. What do you reckon? There's the big nub off of there. I don't want that. Lose that one. Or do we just... Nah, blow it. Cut it off, Cole. Cut it off, because it's a linkage. It's visible. There you go. But yeah, I'm on a bit of a bike build binge at the moment.
Right.
Get all my shiny stuff done and dusted. So it's all built then. I go through stages like this, but it's just nice to get stuff off the bench, Dave, isn't it?
Well, yeah. I'm still trying to get that MP4 off the bloody shelf, but keep finding parts that I've lost. So I've had to order some more parts.
Oh, have you been having carpet monster pingage moments, Dave?
I don't necessarily think it's that. I've started the kit and then I put it away and then...
Ah, right. Yeah, I always find that if you leave a build too long...
Yeah,
yeah.
I've started bits, put it down, and then, of course, everything that happened last year with moving everything around,
yeah,
God knows where we've ended up going. So I thought I'd got everything, so I thought, great, I can carry on. And then I got to another stage and thought, well, where's that bit gone then?
Yeah.
So I'm quietly waiting for it to come through the post. Hopefully, it might be here next week or maybe the week after. So, all being well,
fingers crossed, he says, yeah.
Yeah, all being well, once those bits have arrived, I can actually get it finished, which will be amazing.
Yeah, well, fingers crossed, mate.
Because I managed to get the other two shelf queens done.
Yeah.
I just need to get this one done, and then not quite sure what I'm going to do next after that, to be honest with you.
No, then this week I want to get these bikes primed. I've got me vehicles for my D-Day build to prime and paint and weather up. So that'll be the rest of the week to get that build sorted, and then that'll be done. And then it's assemble all of these. I might drop down one of the rye fields then and do one of them. So, yeah, so we'll see, because I'm trying to clear me shinies, but also I don't want to get shinied out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've got a box with kits in, so I think I might.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mind you, I've nearly done Ringo. I've got me food truck on the side there that I want to go back to. So I might break out the food truck and get that finished, filmed, and done with.
I've just spotted in the box behind me a 1/72 scale F14.
Oh, nice.
That could be next up on the bench.
Yeah.
Just to be different.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. So, yeah. Yeah, I might break out my food truck and get that finished because I was halfway through filming that.
No.
Every now and then I find it in the box. It's like, I must get round to doing it. So I'm going to force myself to get it done, dusted. Because, yeah, it's quite radical, folks.
Has
yeah.
it been proper Festa, does it?
Yeah, it has, Dave. Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine the purists are going to be a little perturbed. But all I will say is when I do the reveal, I will put up the photographs of the original that was built by a builder. Because it's basically a real truck that was done. And
right, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so when people jump on me for it, I will then go, actually, it's a real vehicle. It was built a good few years back, so. And there isn't a model available for it, so I thought, well, I would do my own conversion.
Good for you.
I got carried away, Dave.
Why doesn't that surprise me?
Well, if I say to you the saw was out.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. And then I'll say multiple occasions the saw was out.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. I like it. It's different. I was a fan of the original when I first saw it, and it's one of them. You sit there and you think, yeah, I want to make a model of that. So I have. What have we got here? David saying, please remember the thumbs up, folks. Thank you, David, for that. Jackie's belly was pate sandwich and dinner. It'll be a quiche salad with no spuds. Beverages, coffee. Happy days. What else? Bill says, now would be the time everyone has to talk me out of my next build. He's got his eye on a trumpeter 1/200th Bismarck. All I'd say is get the wooden deck and the photo etch, because you'll love the photo etch, mate. Marcus's belly will be some kind of gnocchi. Bench is Optimus Prime. Beverage water. Happy days. Sprue's asking Marcus whether there's any photo etch to go with his Optimus. Cool, yeah, photo etch as well. Cool, that'll be Marcus's. Oh, Marcus, I think he's got the weapon, won't he?
Oof.
Phil says, I managed to get myself a Riffield Sherman. Went into his local model shop for a browse and they had it on the shelf. Glad I didn't pay 70 quid for it online. No, I got mine on a deal, mate. I got the 3 Riffields pretty much for the price of 1, mate. I was over the moon. I was skipping Dave, wasn't I?
He was.
Marcus says I had to sprue. He says it's got metal parts. Does that count? Of course it counts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's die-cast photo etch. PJ says, I think you should build it, Bill. He says, we need more ship models being built. Not by me, that is. Yes. Lord Bartley says, Bob the Builder. Bill says to PJ, I've done the maths and I have space on the living room wall for at least 7 big model-sized floating shelves. Oh, Eagle Transporter. Ravel Black Pearl. Nice 124th Huey would fit on there, Dave, wouldn't it, mate?
Oh, yeah. Got to do a Huey.
Have you ever finished yours? Because I've still not done the shading on it.
No, not finished.
No. We built these Hueys, the pair of us, and we've never been able to bring ourselves to finish the build because we enjoyed them that much, Dave, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. No, that was. I don't understand why people were saying it's a fag end of a kit.
Yeah. Yeah, a bit of a pup, but we've got the saw out on them, Dave, didn't we? Had muchly fun with them, mate.
Oh, definitely.
Got the shuttle on the 747 to do. I'm really looking forward to that one, Dave.
Now you're on your own on that one.
Yeah. But that's all right. It's all right. It'll be fine.
Well, I was going to join you, but then when I saw how much the kits were going for.
Yeah, they seem to have got price gouged lately, didn't they, Dave?
You're going for silly money, you know. Yeah.
Pardon me.
Oh, T Vigor?
Absolutely. What's the Harry? 38. 10-2, we'll go and do the gallery, folks. So if you've got any work there, you've got until 10 to 3. And then we'll go and do a bit of gallery. What do you reckon, Dave? Should be all right, shouldn't it?
Yeah. Sounds like a plan.
Nice little bit of gallery goodness because, yeah. See
what everyone else has been up to.
It's the most important part of the show for me, mate, is see what everyone else has been doing because it gives me all them ideas to steal. Gives me incentives, Dave.
Oh, what James steals your ideas?
I was waiting for that. James is now looking at Alicia going, I didn't, but I didn't, honest, I didn't.
You did.
Bless. Shame. Right, got that bit there off the triple trait to come off. Have you some of that? Nothing goes together like a Tamiya bike, Dave, does it?
Well, I've only done a couple, and the two that I've done went together very well.
Proper shake and bakes, ain't they?
Mm.
Till I get my hands on them, of course, but no, all joking aside.
No, I think I will have to invest in another one.
Yeah. I often get asked, you know, for my first kit, what would you recommend? And I'll always say to be a bike or to be a tank.
Yeah.
Just to get people into it. You know, get yourself a job lot of epic starter sets, use them as paint mules, and Bob's your uncle, wouldn't it?
Yeah, paint mules and just getting your build hand in.
Exactly. Fun weekend builds.
Mm.
There you go, have some of that. Just passes the time, doesn't it? We quite often get them going on sale locally, the aircraft and the epic starter sets, you know, and it's...
What is it? It's either Audi or Lidl. They normally have a run.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, it's normally Lidl's here that do them, and yeah. It's like, why not? Cheap as chips, and you can have quite a bit of fun with them.
Great for learning on.
I think so, yeah. Especially if you've got young kids and you want to get them into the hobby, you know, you can't go wrong, can you?
No.
At the end of the day.
Doesn't matter what it looks like, as long as you enjoy getting to the finish.
Exactly. Well, it's just started raining again.
No, at the moment we've got full-blown sunshine.
Oh, you go careful, mate.
I know. I don't think it will last forever.
Yeah, we've got a little bit of rainage going on at the moment. Let's get the smaller cocktail stick there, Carl. There you go. One of them bad boys. I should better get this airbrushed in the morning.
Ooh.
Have you some of that, my son? How far does that hole go in? Let's have a look. That goes to about there. So that goes there. You know, could drill that out a bit more, couldn't we? It's a motorcycle exhaust after all, so we'll get the drill out on that later. And I'll drill them out a bit deeper because look that real, does it?
Driller thriller.
Yeah, could drill a thriller in it, Dave. All right, let's get that on there. Bung my stuff away and I'll start getting set up for the gallery. Why not? Have you some of that? Let's put me nippers away. Loads of those spare. Let's just stick them under there for now. I won't lose them then. Right, I can put my fan on. It's a bit warm in here. Bit heavy around the old gills there, Dave, it is. Jackie says no rain here yet. Oh, Jack, honestly, you're going to have a good storm later if it makes it down to you, darling.
Cool, yeah.
It was a proper belter, Dave, wasn't it?
Well, I've had, what, 3, maybe 4 rumbles of thunder. I won't say claps, but had rain, had hailstones.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it at the moment. But I'm sure there's more to come.
Absolutely, mate. Right, that's Scrollykins all the way down. Let's go back into there, I reckon, was a good place to start because I did like that. Right, let's just adjust one's cushion. So I know what it'll be like. Once I get on the gallery, I won't do it. Just that. Gives me a chance to stand up for a sec as well. So, lie in my chair a bit. Oh, that's better. Oh, yeah. Turn that off now. Don't, yeah. Right, let's. PJ says it's just started blatting it down here, mate. Yeah, if you get the storms we had, PJ, cop, mate. Bill says, I've found my genre, big stuff that no one else is daft enough to do. I'll leave to your imagination what should be the missing letters. I like David's question. Wait, Carl, he says, what colour are you going to do on this, use on this build? I'm not saying, mate, until the video comes out. Ooh. Yeah, I used to do work in progress at the bench picks for patrons and members, but I stopped doing them because someone kept putting out the same colours. Yeah. All joking aside, it is what it is. Oh, that's a good shout, PJ. He says, what about a 1500 Battleship Yamato? Yeah, that'd be a good shout, mate.
Yeah.
Bill says, the old Bill have just pulled up outside. Can't think of anything I've done wrong, but I'm going to hide behind the couch anyway. Walk out in a stripy T-shirt with a pillowcase with swag written on it going, it's a fair cop, Gov.
Only trouble is they wouldn't know what he's on about these days.
No. James is calling Dave a git. Jack is no rain yet, and PJ says it is absolutely blatting it down. Good man. There you go. Right. Let's share the gallery. That's why you can't see it, Cole, because you haven't clicked the share screen button yet.
Oh, Wally.
I know, Dave. One job's all I have, babe. Right, let's bring me chat up so I can still see what our friends are telling us. There you go. Hopefully that's coming out on the YouTubes, folks. Let us know if it isn't, but you should see PJ's D-Day build. Now, I'm re-showing this again for a specific reason. One, to remind folks that the D-Day build is still going, but also kind of liked the work, so I'm going to make no apologies for showing it again.
Colin.
What?
I don't think people are seeing it.
Yeah, they are, Dave, because I've just clicked, mate.
Right.
Yeah. Why is that, mate?
Okay. That's it. So, right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. My YouTube is now caught up. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's all right, mate. It's just I clicked off of it to check, mate, because, yeah. Yeah, PJ was calling this one done. This was the 1/16th scale D-Day anniversary project for the Festa 67's group build that finishes on the 6th. But if you haven't finished it, just carry on with it until you have. There's no rush. But, yeah, it's just nice to do something to remember it. There you go. And I just liked what he'd done here. And every time I see it, I see something else, you know. And it's the little touches, Dave, the little 80 in there, that sort of thing, you know. And
yeah.
There you go, folks. You can see what we do. You got the rain, the splashes coming up where bullets have hit the ground and the water's ricocheting up. And, yeah, for me, that is tastefully done. So, yeah.
Oh, it's very good.
And it's, yeah, I just think it's got a poignance about it. It's just one of them, isn't it? And it gave PJ the opportunity to play with his helmet at the bench.
There's no answer to that, is there?
There isn't, Dave. But yeah, no, serious, all seriousness, I do like this. So there you go, folks. Just shows you what you can do. Model making community's very own Cole Sagan is present. We are honoured to introduce Sir Jeff of Mongoland. Yes, folks. Candygram from Mongo is saying hello. Hello, Jeff, mate. Lovely to see you. And they're all saying fantastic work. It is. It's nice to see work like this. So I make no apologies for showing that again because, yeah, I like what's been done.
Yeah.
A lot better than the crud that I've done. I know that much. This is David's Les DIY chained carousel. There you go. See, I'm pimping your streams, David. Just saying. Just saying.
You're not going to let that one go, are you?
I ain't. I was sat watching him. And he's there. He's, oh, yeah, so-and-so's live. And look. I didn't even get a mention. It was only James that pimped it. It was like, cheers, James. They somewhat remembered me. But that's all right. That's all right. I may have called him a git, but no. But, yeah. So this is Sprue and Glue's live show. Just saying. Scrolling up.
David, do us a favour. Just spend the next show pimping Colin.
Nah, not at all. I mean, all joking aside, yeah, but, you know, I was sitting there in tears. I would have typed something in, but I couldn't see the words. My eyes were full of this liquid tear stuff, Dave.
I don't want to say something to that, but I can't.
I know what you want to say. Dudley, Scale Model Cars. Been a while. Hello, Dudley. How you doing, geez? This kit was straightforward but crazy hard to make level and look right. I left it after hearing a crack. Can't find where it is, so left it. how it looks in the photos. The back is also bad. There is just one side, excuse me, where it lifts up a bit and seems like I can't keep it down. I also used glue. It worked and then it popped back up. For display, I'll keep the back open. Here is another build I have done. It's a Ferrari F40 by Revell. I also used Mr. Robbie Pink Primer, Lacquer, custom red, Mr. Robbie Primer Black, Mr. Robbie GX 100. Yeah, sometimes we get a kit that won't comply. Sometimes copious amounts of air drying can de-twist a warped bit, but yeah, I can see what he means there. What you could say is you had a rather overweight driver that was driving it and he's only just got out and the suspension hasn't levelled.
Yeah, it could do.
Could do, couldn't you? A rather heavy set of golf clubs wedged in there.
Well, yeah.
You know, multitude of things.
You're not going to get much else in there, are you?
No, I've had it before with some cars where, like you say, a panel won't comply and I'll just leave it as a doors and bonnet open job and it's done, innit? Everyone's saying hello to Jeff and asking him how he was. He says, all is well here. PJ, I hope all well with you. I haven't been around much lately because my mum and dad are in town and I haven't seen them in years. We live 1,200 miles apart. Hello, Ma and Pa Jeff. That's what we say. There you go. Yeah, Mr. and Mrs. Sagan are in town. There you go. No, it's still a nice Ferrari, though, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Next up, we've got Bill having buyer's remorse. He's starting to see the reality. The pair is for scale as I've eaten all the bananas.
Yeah.
There you go. It's a beast of a kit, Dave.
Yeah.
It really is a proper grade A beastiekins, mate. Yeah.
I still think you should do one for remodels and see Pete's face when he's got to work out where.
Well, I did suggest it, and he was like, please don't, because I'm still having to move Ted's submarine every day. But I still think I should do it just for the fun of it.
Well, yeah, when he could put the sub in the sink and he could submerge it then, couldn't he?
Have it dredge in the water, couldn't he? So the sub can sail through.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's looking good, though, Bill.
Oh, it is.
Natasha, a.k.a. Crafting Budgie Mama, done this last night for a little break for myself. A little break she did this for, Dave. She mad. Cute alert.
Yeah, very cute alert.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Keith said, could say that Ferrari's got English road pothole damage. Good shout.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely, mate. Now, I bet this drove her dotty. No? Charlie? Yeah, coat again, mate.
Yeah. Well spotted, though.
So he did there. Oh, bless.
That's the best I could do.
That was the E-Models Monday show that Fox and Ted did, 'cause I couldn't make it last week because looking after my dearest. Philip Prime's Tuesday show there. We'll all have fun, and you could hope for all the fun you could hope for. There you go. That was from 4 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Got a bit of Lego coming up. This is Steve Mundy, the Greeble God. The latest Lego off the boss to keep me quiet in the corner. Nice, easy build of the Tantive 4 blockade runner from Star Wars. He says just over 2 hours it took. Oh, bless you. Jeff has put in a $10 super chat. He says, here are a few coppers for the new 3D printer fund, or towards whatever you see fit. Cheers, Jeff. Thank you very, very kindly, Jeff. It is all going in a big pot for the 3D printer fund, folks. Because, yeah, I'm getting an industrial 3D printer, because why not? So let's have yeah, I'm going for a full-blown industrial one because, yeah. There you go. Look at that bad boy.
Ooh.
This is in addition to the ones I've already got, but, yeah, have you some of that. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah, it's looking good, mate. Now, we know that he's going to end up doing something slightly different and out there with it. We just know it, don't we?
Well, yeah. Now that he's done the proper build, we suspect that it's going to be something completely different.
Yeah, it's mysteriously going to fall off the shelf into its greeble components, isn't it?
Mm.
There you go. Yeah, if the boss has bought it, he might have to wait a while.
Well, this is true.
PJ says, now the thunder's started. Oh, you've got the storm we had by the sound of it then, Page. You wait till the hailstones start, mate. God, they were lively, Dave, weren't they?
Oh, yeah, they were like little bullets coming down.
Like a bag of Tiger Woods' golf balls, mate. Honestly, they was massive. Next up, we got our mate Bill there. First base coat is on, and he's finally putting some bits together to form a big bit. Was running out of space to store the smaller bits. Natasha's in, saying hi, everyone. Hello, Natasha. How you doing, darling? There you go. Look at that. All day long, Dave. Look at that.
Good luck with that one. It's a good kit, though.
It's a good kit, yeah.
It's just a little bit on the large side.
Yeah, there was a few fitment issues from what I remember. There was a few slightly modified warped Revell parts, should I say. So, yeah.
Pity they didn't do that in 1/48.
It's a beast, Dave, isn't it?
I know.
It's one of them.
1/200 or something, isn't it?
1/200, yeah. It's David, it's massive, mate.
Kudos to him for doing it.
Natasha says, just put my latest build in. No worries, I'll do a refresh at the end, Natasha. I won't do one now because I'm in the middle of the gallery, but at the end I'll do a refresh for you. There you go. Look at all them railings, Dave, eh? Whoa, look at them, eh? Whoa. Yeah, we're evil, weren't we? Bill says, that's an A3 cutting mat. Yeah, I know. I think he's on about changing the railings for the photo etch ones, Dave. God, he's going to have fun doing that, isn't he?
It'd be nice knowing him.
Jeff says, I've always been curious about this kit. Thanks for building and sharing the photos. Exactly. We've all been curious, but none of us wanted to have to build it because we didn't have space for it. And, yeah, Bill volunteered. Well done, Bill.
Yeah, he stepped up. Took one for the team. Well done.
Absolutely. So we can all look at his going, big kit, though, isn't it? It's a big kit, though.
Yeah, where's he going to put it when he's finished it?
Little bit of painting, he says, tonight. A little bit of painting. Stefan Last is it, says, good afternoon, sir. It's going to be in lurky mode as I've got some other computery stuff to attend to. It's good to have you keeping me company. Nice to keep you company, mate.
Ooh.
We don't mind, mate.
Not at all.
Absolutely. And, yeah, he's got quite a bit of painty-wainty to go on there, Dave, isn't he?
Good luck, fella.
Brush painting all them railings, Dave.
Oh.
Then chipping them.
Yeah, and then doing all the rust and everything else. Oh, no, thank you.
Yeah. Quite scary, isn't it? Yeah.
It is.
But no, fair play. He seems to be enjoying it. That's the key.
He seems to be getting on all right with it.
Yeah. It's a fair play to you, mate.
Yeah.
Ruh-roh, he says. There you go. Let's have a look, Kins. Yeah, it's beginning to fill that bench up a bit now, Dave, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. extension imminent.
Apparently, he was quoted £100 to take the window out, Dave, so that he could put the old shovel on there. Yeah. I sent him a saw so that he could cut a hole in the ceiling for the top bit.
Oh, yeah.
But no, all joking aside, it really is. I'm going to zoom in. It really is coming together. Look at that.
It is. It's taking shape.
Got so much potential in it.
Mm.
He's like, yeah, you're not helping me, Cole. I know, mate, but, you know. That'd take him ages, Dave, to put all that gravel in the quarry, innit, mate?
Well, yeah.
He's sitting there going, hold up a minute, what gravel? What quarry?
Yeah, you've got to make it a working model, not static.
Yeah, that's a point. Yeah, he could have put all the motors in it, couldn't he, and had it fully mechanicalised.
Yeah, he's missed a trick there, hasn't he?
I reckon, Jeff, there's definitely room for a Raspberry Pi in there, mate, don't you, geez? Feels like, don't say that, Cole, you're not helping, mate.
Go on, Bill, you know you want to.
Absolutely. Our good friend Joe there is building the 35th M3 Honey Stewart. It's all about the small details, he says. Let's move my microphone a minute. This is all about the illusion. Instrument panels and fire extinguishers, they're not meant to be exact replicas, just things to keep the eyes busy. Hey, mate. No rivet counting in here, mate. You build what you want, mate. How you want is your model.
Ooh,
I just love the fact that he does it.
oh, yeah.
Bill says there's 2 words, he says. The second one is off.
Really?
Yeah. That's all right, mate. That's all right.
I've never guessed.
Through the tears, Dave. We can carry on, mate. Through the tears.
I know. We was helping him out, giving him some really good, justifiable suggestions there.
PJ says, I've just heard the loudest thunderclap. I now know what shirt tails are for. Are you not a thunder liker? Yeah, because the missus is like that. She goes and hides, bless her. She's not a fan. She hides under the stairs, Dave, right where the gas and electric meter are. Go figure.
Yeah.
Oh, look at them little fire extinguishers.
Well, they're all right. There's nothing wrong with them at all.
I cannot see anything wrong with them. Yeah.
I think kudos for going the extra mile to make them.
Absolutely, mate. Hopefully you haven't been rivet counted in here, Joe, because I'd be very disappointed if you have.
Ooh.
Bill's got a new nickname for PJ. It's going to be Brown Thunder.
So his cotton top's got a whiter shade of white then?
Absolutely. Bill says second coats, touching up and gloss ceiling decals and all that other middle of the night insomnia shenanigans.
Oh, Lord. Yeah,
Nothing wrong with a bit of shenanigans, Dave, is there?
No.
Look at that. Ryan Braun 289. There you go.
Yeah,
It is looking rather big, Dave, isn't it?
It is a beast, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, I bet he's sitting there going, yeah. Still reckon there's room on that bench for a 24 Huey, Dave, didn't you?
Oh, God, yeah. Plenty of space.
Yeah. Fair play to you, Bill. Story so far, try fit.
Oh, Lord, look at that.
Oh, Dave, innit? I didn't realise he's got all the rigging to do, isn't he?
Yes.
PJ says, no, I don't mind thunder and lightning, just wasn't expecting such a loud bang. Yeah, there was quite a lot of bangers in it, PJ, window rattlers, as we like to call them. That was about 5 minutes before the world's largest hailstones decided they wanted to come for a visit. Yeah. I do like that. Looks so much better on Bill's bench than it would on ours, though, Dave, doesn't it, mate?
Oh God, yeah. I still think you ought to put a motor in there with a Raspberry Pi and put some lights on it and all.
I think he needs to get a second one so that it's not lonely on its own.
Rotten sod.
He says it's the model that keeps on giving. Yeah, giving you an headache, mate. Frankie Day's in. He says,
hello, Frankie.
Martin, a PBM 3S flying boat. Ahoy, Sir Colin and Davey and the crew. Just finished this one up. Colour schedule of the North Atlantic. This flying boat flew out from Coco Solo off of the Gulf Coast in circa 1943. Thanks again for letting me post my work. God bless you, fellas. Frankie Day. It is our privilege, mate, to see
definitely.
It really is. Jeff says only Festa could conceive of and have the ability to create a Raspberry Pi and moto kit for the bucket wheel. I'd go for it, to be honest with you, Jeff, just to automate it. Why do I feel I'm volunteering myself to do this digger?
I think you're digging yourself in it.
I am, and I, mate.
Ooh.
But it is one of them, wouldn't it? You'd have to have a go. You'd have to, wouldn't you? Look at that, Dave.
Oh, no. Oh, that's nice. I like
that. That is rather splendid, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. And again, I can imagine Frankie's been right up and down that path, right down to that shed down the bottom, giving it the old bit. Yeah.
With one of his space rocket cigars hanging out of his mouth.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely gorgeous, though. I do like that.
It is.
The thing I like about Frankie is he does the off-grid kits, doesn't he? You know, the out there stuff, and and the ships he's built.
Yeah, no,
unbelievable. Yeah, bless him. Always nice to see him posting because he's been a good friend over the years. But yes, use some of that. Yeah. Again, there's something quite romantic, isn't there, about a flying boat, Dave? Don't know what it is, but it's that thing, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I suppose because there wasn't that many of them, was there?
Yeah, I mean, Bill likes big kits, Dave. How about we volunteer him for a 1/48 scale spruce goose? You remember the big Howard Hughes one?
Yes, yeah. You know that cigar that he keeps in his mouth? That's just hit the floor.
Yeah. I reckon that's what we need to do, mate.
Mind you, knowing Frankie like I think I do, he probably, all right then, I'll go out and get one.
Bill says, watch out, Cole. He says he'll be dropping it off next week. He wants motors, LEDs, the works. Absolutely. That was the link for last night's show with Marcus and Annika. Go and give it a watch, folks. Just to see Marcus going with Optimus Prime. He was ever so good, Dave.
Well, I saw the beginning, and I must admit, I was a bit knackered after what I was doing yesterday. I saw the Optimus Prime, and I thought, oh, this is going to get interesting. And
yeah.
I thought I was fighting the fight to keep my eyes open, and that was it. I just went to bed.
Marcus is like one of them wind-up Jack in the boxes, Dave. As he's building something, the more he wants to swear, the further down his head goes in his collar. And you just know that it's going to fire up like a coiled spring any minute. And,
I'll have to have that on tonight too.
Yeah, bless him. But no, it's fair play to him. But no, it's come together really well, mate. So yeah, go and give it a watch, folks. Go and share the love because Jackie started these fingerless gloves just before Christmas, and I finally got around this week to finishing them. Happy days.
Yeah.
Happy days. There you go, folks. Just in time for the British summer, Jack, because we know that you're going to You're going to need them. Yeah. Here you go, folks. There you go. Look at that. Have some of that. Proper knuckle warmers, Dave, ain't they?
They are.
Yeah. Happy days. She is the queen of crochet, folks, is our Jackie. Next up, we have got, oh, that's interesting, William Rayborn. Work on the Tempest is moving slow, but it's looking good. It's primered and pre-shaded. I have some consistency issues with the new airbrush. I think I needed to thin the black a little bit more. These decals look great yesterday. Today, not so nice. What's that? Not sure what to do about it. Any suggestions? Normally, when I buy an airbrush, the first thing I do is I micro mesh the needles.
Yeah.
Just to manufacturing imperfections off of them, mate. I use plenty of needle juice on the needle, and I use various grades of micro mesh to hone the needles, mate. I will then bung Mr. Tool Cleaner through it and spray that a few times just to check for any inconsistencies, and then reset the airbrush up. I've also got a needle honer. I'll show you it once I've done the gallery. I'll drop it on the bench and I'll show you what I mean, so that I remember. Let's just grab that off of there. It's called, if you want to Google it, William, it's called a Sharpen Air, all in one word, and it's an airbrush needle repair tool.
Yeah, I've seen.
I like I say, once I've honed the needles, I then go over it with that. I'll leave it on the bench, mate, and yeah. But they really are a good gadget. Jeff has been a member of the channel for 35 months. Thank you very nicely, Jeff. There you go, mate. So yeah. Bang, get hold of this. Look at that, Dave.
Ooh.
I like that. I like that a lot, mate. Yeah. All day long. Have you some of that? And this makes a hell of a difference when you spray over it, because it just gives you all those little, what's the word? Yeah, panel shading, panel lining. Just gives, just makes it look a bit more authentic. Ooh. There you go. Look at that. I like the idea, Dave, of the sponge in the wheel wells. I like that.
Yeah.
Simple idea, isn't it? But that's a treat. Yeah, all day long, mate. He says, I'll look it up after the show. Yeah, I've got it on the bench, mate. I'll show you what I mean when we come up, before we say our goodbyes, buddy. This was Joe's Honey Stewart. Time for more small stuff, he says. I've added rivets for some detail. These are intended to help with the illusion. They need to be trimmed and sanded. Also, there was work on the main gun. He goes that extra mile, Dave, doesn't he, on his builds?
Yes.
Look at that. It does make a difference.
Yes.
It really does make a hell of a difference.
That looks really good like that.
Lets you see all the bits and pieces he's doing, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh, thanks, Jeff. Cheers for that, mate. Jeff has put a link in there for it. Muchly appreciated, Jeff. Yeah. Let's welcome our new members. We got Steve Spencer has joined. There you go. He's in the group. Dream Big Bill Small says, welcome aboard, as does Phil Bolton. There you go. So welcome to the group, Steve, mate. Happy days. Food alert, Dave. Oh, look at this lot.
Food.
This is Phil Bolton. Not much to show this week, as my mood and mojo have been taking a hit even. Making slow progress on the Academy 148.0. Only reading out loud, Cole. How hard can it be? With nicely detailed cockpit and engine. I did feel up to doing some cooking, though. A big pot of jambalaya rice. There you go. With lots of chicken, ground beef and smoked bangers. I plan on nibbling at it all weekend. Yeah, don't go too bad because you'll get told off and arrested. Look at that. And the detail in that cockpit down there, Dave. Look at that lot. Really? Yeah.
That's one busy office.
That is, isn't it? It's almost a shame to button it down, isn't it? But yeah.
It is.
But you know it's there. That's the thing.
Yeah, you know it's there and you know you've done it.
Oh, look at that, Dave.
Oh, hello.
Oh, yeah. All day long. Yeah.
Oh.
Nice one. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Some bloke called Model Making Dave, a.k.a. David Atkinson. That rings a bell.
Who's he?
I don't know. You've mentioned him before, Dave, haven't you?
Yeah.
Hello, he says, a few more whip photos of the teeny tiny SAS Jeep from Matchbox, mainly chipping and making the tyres look dusty, and the oil drums are for the diode base. There you go. Been doing a bit of weathering on your drums, Dave.
Yeah.
Was you singing Roll Out the Barrel? No.
I was having a barrel of laughs doing it.
See what I did there? Drumming up some new trade, was you, Dave?
What I was trying to.
There you go. Well, there you go, folks. Bit of chippage going on.
Yeah.
Pardon me.
More tea, Vicar.
Some more chippage and streaking round the sides there.
Mm-hmm.
Bit more there round the back. Have you been having fun with it, Dave, or have you been bemoaning your old man vision?
I've been trying. I was questioning my sanity about doing these oil drums.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I think it probably looks worse in the photos than it actually does in real life.
Yeah. The only downside in it, I find that you photograph something, and the one photograph you do is the one that's got the either a hair on it or a fingerprint somewhere. It's like, oh, really?
I've noticed that the figures have got seam lines on, so the figures have been taken out and the seam lines have been removed.
Yeah. Yeah. Bless you.
No, but to be honest with you, it's been a fun little build. And that's all
something different again, Dave, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
At the end of the day. And you can't go wrong with a Jeep.
No. Well, I don't know.
To be honest with you, it's one of them. I've still got one eye on the 1/16 scale Willis Jeep. I don't know why.
Yeah,
you know when you come across the kit and you keep going back and looking at it.
It's calling you, is it?
Yeah, don't know why. Yeah, at least I think it's 1/16 scale. It's the big one, put it that way.
Yes, 1/16.
But yeah, it keeps calling me, and it's like, yeah. I got one eye on that 1/9 bike and sidecar up there. I might drop that down at some point, but I kind of want to get the Ryefield Tiger started. I don't know why, but it's one of them. It's been speaking to me or calling me for about a week now.
Then I think you need to
dig it down, don't I, Dave?
Yeah.
So was this a tiresome build, was it, Dave? See what I did? Or was it wheelie fun?
It was a wheelie fun, teeny tiny wheelie fun.
Absolutely. Philly says that's impressive, Dave.
Thank you.
Hill J says the weather round here's gone nuts. It's now clear blue sky, bright sunshine and thunder. Strange. It's 4 seasons in one day today, PJ, is the best I can say. There you go. And Philly says, yeah, that's impressive, Dave. There you go, mate. See?
Ooh.
What we got? Marcus.
The infamous Optimus Prime.
A little bit more has been done on my Phantom Optimus Prime. Worked on the torso and shoulders. The chest pieces have got some lighting too. And this really is a beautiful, beautiful looking thing. It really is. Look at that.
Wow.
Isn't it?
Ooh. Ooh, the swear box opportunities on that. Oh.
What I want to know, and I'm going to ask him because he's in the chat, what I want to know, Marcus, are you going to do all the voices when this is built? You're going to sit there with that on your bench, ain't you? Doing the big ba-dum walk and the voice of Optimus Prime. I reckon it'd be good doing a voiceover on that, to be honest with you.
I think it'd be very good.
But yeah, it certainly does look a beastykins, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah.
Beastykins.
All that electricity potential there, Jeff. Hey, whoa, isn't it, hey? Yeah. Looking good, mate. No, he's doing well there, Marcus, mate. You know, it's a challenge and he's took it on. And good for you, mate. James, not much of an update, he says, but I've made a few changes on the Lego City, which involves switching everything around to make it easier to get to, as well as making a small extension on the side, which has now meant I can add a few more buildings. He's going to end up with a big hole in the wall of his lounge, isn't he, where it just pokes out the side. If I see him down the local DIY shop getting a pallet load of bricks and sand and cement, you know that he's building an extension for it. There you go. It's a beast of a thing, isn't it?
Well, surely if he was going to build an extension, he'd do it out of Lego bricks.
Yeah, why not? There you go. I reckon that's why he wants a bigger place. It's not for the family, it's to carry on building his Lego City. Yeah, all day long. It's a lot of it, Dave, isn't there? It's certainly a thing of beauty, isn't it?
There's an awful lot of it.
Oh, yeah. I bet he has fun driving around.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I can imagine it's a bit of a mare to dust.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he's out with a big what's his name? Airbrush nozzle, isn't it? Got him. But no.
He must spend hours up there playing.
There you go. Apparently it's for Shania. Yeah.
Really?
I got a Scout Electrics up in my loft that I bought for my boys when they was 2. It made it down once, got played with, cleared up, and then it was like, yeah, it's never been down since.
Yep.
Marcus says, of course, he'll do the voices. Happy days. Billy needed a slump buster, he says, to get something finished and photographed. So I went for the Tamiya SASG. Great fun build and an absolute bargain. Might go back in with more dust effects, but for now I'm happy with it. All comments and feedback is welcome. These are a bargain, these little SASG. They really are. Look at that. I love what he's done because so many times you see the figures are left in there, both of them. I like the fact that he's got one sitting there, the other one chatting to him. It just gives it a little bit of difference, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I think it's mint. I really do. Nice, sexy little bass going on.
No, that's a lovely little build, isn't it? Or is it a diorama or a vignette?
A vignette covers all the bases, though, Dave. No pun intended. Yeah. It's that KISS mentality. It's keep it simple, stupid, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's absolutely nailed that one. That is lovely. I do like that.
It is, isn't it? I really like that a lot.
It's a proper nice job he's done there.
Yeah. Like I say, there's something going on every side. So, yeah. Yeah, I really like that. It's every now and then you come across the build, don't you? And it just like, it ticks all the boxes for me. Happy days. So much so.
Ooh.
There you go. Get yourself one of them bad boys. An hug of caredness. Jackie has started a new crochet project. It's a corner-to-corner blanket. Yeah. Boom. Look at that.
Wow.
Happy days. How big's the swear box at Jackie's place? Especially with that hook, Dave. You imagine getting that caught on your finger a few times.
I don't think it's a swear box. I think it's more like a bucket.
Yeah, it's got a big skip outside that she just throws the money in.
Well, yeah.
Nice one. Oh, let's do a quick refresh. Capture anything that we haven't caught. Natasha, he's huge. There's still more to go before it's finished. Look at this big old owl, Dave. Look at that. That's a thing of beauty, isn't it? Now, I'm looking at how that's mounted. Is that got movable wings as it moves or something? Makes you wonder, doesn't it?
No idea.
Absolutely.
It's a beast of.
It's different, Dave, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's very good. Yeah. I like it.
Again, it's different, isn't it?
Yes.
And that's Jackie's new crochet project. Happy days. That, folks, is this week's Gary Goodness done for you. Have you some of that, mate? I think we'll do a little bit more at the bench and then we'll call it a day, Dave, because why not?
Yeah, I'll get the rest of me bucket handle.
Nice early day, right, William? I said about the sharpener. It's one of them, mate. Is what it is. Comes with its own little sanding pad. What you do is in here you got all different honing stones in a line, and then you put your needles in these holes and you basically grind it through the different stages. And I tend to put a little bit of badger needle juice on there and just give it a bit of a yummity yum, all the way from one end to the other, different grits. And by the time you've got that done, clean it off with your little mat, run a cloth down it, then bung some airbrush cleaner in your cup, give it a few sprays. Robert is one's uncle, mate. And that's the first process I do on every single airbrush when I buy it, mate, is I just give it a bit of a hone. And if you want instructions, there are the instructions at sharpenair.com. Link is in the description. And I love that little gadget because that's my go-to, mate. Even when I buy replacement needles, when I unpack them, I still run them through it. So that's what works for me. I can't remember what I paid for it. I don't think it was a massive amount, but
yeah, I looked into getting one, but I didn't in the end.
No, it's just one of them things, mate. You know, at first I thought, oh, it's just a gimmick. But I used it on my El Cheapo Chinese airbrushes, Dave, and it made hell of a difference, mate. Gave all of them a new lease of life, mate. And you know me, mate, if I can save a few quid, I will. These little $20 Chinese airbrushes, we've all bought them. Running them needles through the sharpener and giving them a good old dung out. I mean, that spray's beautiful now. It really does. Sometimes that's all it takes. Dorkosaurus says they're $50 on the website. Oh, I certainly didn't pay that. Have a look on the river, mate. Amazon, see what they are on there, mate. But I think I got mine from John, if I remember rightly, Dave. And I got it at a very favourable rate.
Ooh.
Let's clean them off. give that a bit of that, because why not? One of my most used things, this is my little anti-static brush.
Oh, what, the Tamia one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one of them. They're good, they are.
They are good, aren't they? And this is the Panigale. This is going to be done as the Grazie Valet bite to go with the others. They've been sat on these sprue trees for a while now, and it's like anything. You get fed up with looking to your left and seeing the same sprue holders there, and you're like, I really need to get my thumb out my bum and get these built. So that's what the plan is this week. I've drilled all the discs out. That was fun.
Oh, I bet that was fun.
Yeah, really enjoyed that, Dave. Great fun. Did I say that sarcastically enough?
Yeah, I think so.
Natasha says he can move his feathers at different angles, the owl.
Ah, right.
Is his name Murray? Because he would be Al Murray then, wouldn't he? See what I did?
Oh, dear.
Oh, I know. I'll get me coat. That's all I had, Dave. Come on, give me some credit.
All right, I will. Just a bit.
Yeah, not too much, though. Don't want to overdo it, do we, mate?
No.
Don't want to stretch it too far, Dave.
No.
Oh, dear, what are we like? So what you got planned for Monday, then? You're just chilling down?
Well, I'm more than likely going to be painting the ceiling bit and the stairwell walls.
Yeah.
Indoors. Not particularly looking forward to it because I've got a set of ladders up on the stairs and
yeah, but it's got to be done, mate, isn't it?
Yeah, mind you, I'm only going to be up there long enough to do, because I've got an extending pole so that I can do.
No, have you now? I'll get me coat.
And then I shall go up the ladder and do a relatively deep band around the top of the wall. And then the rest of it will be done with the roller safely on the floor.
Yeah. Philly says, I like the look of that gadget. Can imagine it'll be great for all the budget airbrushes I have. Yep, all my airbrushes have gone through it, mate. All my Chinese ones, my pistol grips, all of them have gone through it. The only one I haven't put through it is the needles from the Apex and the H&S. The Apex has a progressive needle on it, a 0.3 and a 0.5 in the one. And I think if I was to hone that, you're going to ruin the needle. And the H&S is so well refined anyway that I haven't needed to, mate. Certainly all the others, all my pistol grip ones, even my TR pistol grip, that went through it. But, yeah. Like I say, a nice simple idea, and it works a treat for me. But that was the original reason I got it, was for the budget airbrushes, because I thought, I'm sure I could make something out of them. You know, can just try to refine them, just to make them a little bit more, just a little bit more refined is the word you're looking for, Cole, isn't it, really? Because, yeah. So, and it worked a treat, so. All right. You know, you might say, oh, it's expensive, but at the end of the day, if you're paying 20 quid a pop for your airbrushes and you've got a few of them, that's 100 quid's worth of airbrushes that aren't really great. So do you want to go out and pay a couple of 100 quid for a top-end airbrush, or do you want to pay a smaller amount and get as much use out of all the others. Your choice. Excuse me. I certainly don't regret getting it.
Amazon's a bit expensive.
Really?
For that sharpener, 53, 54 quid.
Really? Yeah, I didn't pay that, mate. Have a look at John's later, Dave.
Let's go on and see what John's doing.
Yeah. I'm sure that's who I got mine through. I think I paid about 35 quid for it at the time. There or thereabouts.
No, it wasn't John, because I've just done a search and he's got nothing for it.
Yeah. I'll dig out the order history. Nah, it's just something different, isn't it? We'll have that offer there. Give that a sharpen. And yes, I sharpened the tapers on the end of my wooden sticks. That way they stick in any size of these things I print. So, oh no, it's bad, isn't it? There you go. The things we have on the bench to help us out in this hobby.
Yeah.
Does make you laugh, doesn't it? Let's see how I can get all this painted now this week, so I'm happier than a noggin slop at the moment. Let's put that on a clip. Because, yeah. Have you some of that? Get that off of there. See if I take all of those off of there. I don't need them ones. That's all got to come off. Be trimmed. Maybe use some of that. Here you go. Just pop that on a clip and throw that over there and hang that off the edge, because why not? Like that. What we got? Yeah, says Doc, I like to polish my needles. Works really well. I'll post a picture of it in the gallery. Yeah, bung it in, mate, and I'll have a looky, kids, mate. Because, yeah. But no, I'm always on the lookout for little gadgets and things that you could use in the hobby, because, yeah, it could help you out, can't it, at the bench? There's so many little gadgets now.
Oh, if it gives you an advantage or it makes life a little bit easier, it's got to be worth investigating.
Of course it has. We're blokes. We all like our gadgets, don't we? It's just a blokey thing, isn't it? We like a bit of gadgety goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Bill says, thanks, much appreciated. No problem, mate. Is anyone in the chat? What's your favourite gadget that you use for the hobby then? You know, it could be a simple gadget. I was once asked this a good few years ago. They said, what's the most important tool that you use for the hobby? And I went, them. The hands.
Yeah.
You know, because, yeah.
Well, without your hands, you can't do anything.
Exactly. I think my most used things now for the hobby, believe it or not, are the 3D printers. Just for things around the bench, storage solutions, all of these are printed. glue holders, all that sort of paraphernalia, but also with the resin ones, all your little diorama bits and bobs that you can just design and print out. So I think at the moment, the most used tools in the repertoire are the printers. Hence why I want to invest further and go the whole hog, because, yeah, why not? Let's have a looky, Kins. I've got to refresh and see what. Yeah.
Nope.
Bill says he's Go Gadget Magnifier. Yes. That's what Dorkosaurus uses for his polishing needles. It's the coconut oil miracle cloth. A good looking thing.
Ooh.
Happy days. There you go, folks. But yeah, I suppose, especially with our old man vision, optivisors are the thing, isn't it? Anything to help you see what you're doing.
Oh, yeah.
Is a must, isn't it? Because, yeah.
Yeah, optivisor or clip-on magnifiers.
Yeah, I mean, I have my clip-on magnifiers on now, and it's like, yeah. We're lost without them. I wear them for streaming just so that I can see who I'm talking to on the monitor. And yes, I know I need new glasses.
I'd be lost without mine. Absolutely lost. What put me on to them was I was watching the repair shop.
Yeah.
And there was this lady that was restoring a clock face. And she just sort of flipped them down, and I thought, ooh, I could do with a pair of them.
Oh, yeah.
And that was it. Straight on to Flea Bay.
Oh, yeah, the Evil Bay.
Yeah. Straight on to Flea Bay. And I found some.
Oh, yeah. Like you say, it's surprising, isn't it? The simple things, and you're like, yeah, I've got to have that.
Well, the Optivisor thing that I was using before, after a while it got a bit heavy and a bit uncomfortable and a bit
sweaty around the headband.
Yeah. And it was like, I really don't want to use this anymore.
Nah.
And then I saw this woman wearing these clip-ons. I thought that's exactly what I want.
And the thing is, you can get them in different strengths as well. So
yes.
Yeah, definitely anything that improves your vision is a must.
Anything, yeah, just anything to help.
There you go. Lock that off of there. Get rid of the cotton wool off there, and an old cotton bud with the cotton still on it. Perfect size for that. All day long. I love it when a plan comes together.
Oh, it's dangerous when you say things like that.
Yeah. I'm going to leave them on there. Nubbage is good on that one. Don't mind that, because they can be touched up at the end.
Oh, no, come on.
Happy days. Have a bit of that on there. Okie dokie. Bung that on there. Let's give that a trim off. That's a sander, not a sharpener. Look. So it's coming up to 1:45. Dave, what do you want to do, mate? Call it so that people can get away and watch their sport?
Yeah, I think so, because people will probably start getting itchy feet.
Have a fidget and all of that lot. So
get themselves sorted for what they want to watch on telly.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Let's just grab that.
Mm.
Ding, 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 ding. Come up there. Let's lose that. Turn them off so that I'm not whited out. There you go. Right, folks, we're going to love and leave you. Let you get on with the rest of your day. Massive, massive, massive thanks for all of you that have come in and kept us company.
Yep.
What do you call magnifiers? He says, I think might get some of these. I'm wearing them now, mate.
Yeah.
They're bad boys. Sit on the front of your bins, mate.
Yeah, if you go on eBay and just type in clip-on magnifiers, that will pretty much get you there.
Yeah. If you go to my website, look on the Amazon store, and you'll see them listed in there, mate. They're on there.
Oh, even better then.
Yeah. So, yeah, you'll see me wearing them. I often get asked what that thing is in the middle of my glasses, but my monitor's literally there, but I can't see Dave without these on at the moment. I've got to get a new prescription for my glasses because old man vision and that. I know. It's bad, isn't it, Dave? I've got the ordinary Optivisor up there that's got a pair of magnifiers on it, as you can see. I find them a little bit awkward with the old.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get a bit heavy and a bit sweaty on the plastic band, don't they? And they're
yeah, a bit heavy, bit sweaty, bit uncomfortable, and start
absolutely. Dr. Sora says, time to go and work in the garage. Happy days. Lord Bartley says, a broken kid's battery toothbrush with the brush broke off, metal part bent, it mixes paints in the pot. Good shout. I also use the toothbrush to clean my airbrush as I'm airbrushing, get rid of tip dry. Just quickly give it a waft over the end of the airbrush. Just an old toothbrush. Billy says, thanks, gents. Have a great one. Great show. Catch up with you later, says everyone. Great stream, says PJ. Have the rest of a wonderful weekend. Folks saying great gallery. Exactly. That's the most important part of this stream, is you, the audience. Because without your contributions to the gallery, we can't be here at the end of the day.
We've got nothing to show then, have we?
Exactly. So big pat on the back to you all. Massive thanks from me and Dave. I'll be about tomorrow night on my channel. I'll be doing a quick stream with Kev for about an hour just to catch up on the wooden builds and that. I can squeeze it in. I've got my boy over tomorrow, so I'll squeeze it in. Normal e-models time 9 p.m. Over on my channel, folks. All right, so it'll be impromptu bank oddity stream to catch up on our wooden planes. So bung that in your diary, or better still, ring that bell just in the corner, folks. So until the next time, we'll love and leave you. Stay safe and well. Catch up with you tomorrow. Ta-ra.
Enjoy your bank holiday Monday.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down,